the very basic of Japanese language. So I introduced the but it's still not so working. Can you hear me? I hope you can. Hello, konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Yes, if you can hear me, please thumbs up. I hope you can find me. It seems, yeah, still moving. I hope it's live. Can you hear me? Konnichiwa, Asuka Sensei desu. So this week I'm talking about the very basic of Japanese language. So I show you the basic knowledge which is useful before you start learning Japanese. So today is the 5th day, so day 5. So if you are interested in it, please watch other videos you can find in my channel. And then today I'm talking about the vertical writing and then horizontal writing. So maybe you've heard Japanese language has vertical writing and then horizontal writing, but you maybe you're wondering when and how you can use them. Okay, so let me show you the screen. Can you see? Yeah. So this is the sentence I use in day 2 or 3. I think 2, maybe 3. Anyway, so これは本です means this is a book. Okay, so this is a book. This is a book. So so this is a vertical writing. Yeah. So I add the romaji. Yeah. So you can read each hiragana. So これは本です. Yeah. So so this is vertical writing. And then if I use no, that's a horizontal writing, sorry. And this is a vertical writing. So the previous one is horizontal writing, so like this way, yeah. And then vertical writing from top to the bottom, okay. Horizontal writing is the same as English or in other, like German or Italian or French. So from left to the right, from the the writer's perspective. Yeah. So これは本です. Yeah. From you this way. Yes. And then here this one is from top to the bottom. これは本です. これは本です. The same sentence but different way of writing. And so if you see each other, it looks like this. Yeah, maybe you can feel almost the same, but slightly different. If you see the full stop or period at the end of the sentence, when we write vertically, it comes to the right top of the the normal letter is here, and then the comma is like the right top for the space, okay. But when we write from you this way, I think, yeah, from left to right, the period or full stop is here, so left bottom for the space, okay. So that's a slight difference, okay. And then when we write the katakana, this katakana is kare. It means curry, okay. So we love curry. So have you ever tried Japanese curry, like katsu? Many people nowadays call it katsu. Yeah, so that's curry. So kare looks like this, and then when we write vertically, it looks like this. Kare. Can you find the difference? Yes. So this one, this line, when we write katakana, this line shows a long vowel sound. Okay, hiragana we use a special spelling rules, but for katakana we use this line. And then when we write vertically like this way from you, I think this line also written is written as vertically, but when we sorry, horizontally. Oh my gosh. So when we write horizontally, the line should be written horizontally, and then when we write vertically from top to the bottom, the line should be this way, top to the bottom. It is very, very important. Yeah, some Japanese restaurant has a menu, and then their menu is written vertically, but this line is written as horizontally. It's wrong. Okay, it's very wrong. So native Japanese speakers instantly notice, oh, okay, this shop, this restaurant doesn't know how to write Japanese correctly. Yeah. So if you make a menu in Japanese food, or if you sometimes some people tattoo their name on their body, please be careful. Okay, so when you use these katakana long vowel lines, the line should be the same way as the writing direction. So when we write vertically, the long vowel sign for katakana should be the same way. Okay, vertical, and then horizontally, horizontal. Right? So that's the difference. And then when we use a smaller hiragana or katakana, like this one, gyunyu. Yeah, gyunyu means milk. Okay, and then you can see a smaller hiragana here. Yeah, and then it should be a little bit smaller and then attached to the previous hiragana, because this hiragana, when you see this hiragana, it should be gi, and then this hiragana small u, and then they work together and then sound gyu. Okay, so gyu. So they should be works as a unit. So that's why this small hiragana letter attached slightly, this way, I think. The previous hiragana letter, the normal size hiragana letter. So this smaller hiragana letter should be left bottom part as a space. Yeah, so left bottom. But when we write vertically, this hiragana letter, it's not so clear, sorry. But when we write, it should be very clear. This smaller hiragana letter should be attached to the top normal size hiragana, because this gi and then this small letter u works together. So this smaller hiragana letter should be attached to this normal size hiragana gi. So that's why this smaller hiragana letter should be written as right top part of the space. Right? That's a different rule. And then when you want to learn how to write vertically or horizontally, you can find the Japanese learning practice notebook, and then I show you the difference between, maybe you can see, horizontal writing and then vertical writing, and then you get that you can see the traditional Japanese square sheet, and then the normal lined sheet here. So you can write Japanese and then English or whatever language at the same, the both sides of the pages. So it's be great. So I show you, and then I show you the example of the Japanese the books, and then dictionaries. So how we use vertical and then horizontal writing. So this is for example, this is a magazine. So in the magazine we use vertical writing like this. So you can see the first part works like this. So it's like and then once you get the end of the page, it moves like this. So you can read like this. and then both pages works like this. Yeah. So this is a big magazine written like the vertical writing, but separate space. Yeah. And so when we write the normal Japanese writings, we use vertical writings, but you can see it's, you can have, we use like the, the area is divided, so, and then it starts like this. This is a Japanese dictionary for Japanese people. And then it looks like this. So you can see we use the vertical writings, yeah, and then we use the sections. So we have and then move on to this one. Well, this is dictionary, so not many people read dictionaries, but we use like this. Okay? So and then of course manga. This is Doraemon. Anybody likes Doraemon? And then manga, you can see we use maybe you can see like this. Yeah. So vertical writings in the small bubble, speech bubble, yeah. In the speech bubble, you can see, yeah, can you see it? Yeah. So in the speech bubble, we use vertical writing. So vertical writings is very common writings in Japan. We use vertical writing a lot. So like manga, dictionaries, and then magazines, yeah, and newspapers. And then when we use horizontal writings, well, there are several cases. For example, this is a very, very thick. And this is a kind of what do you call it? It's like a study books for primary school, elementary school, year 5, 6 level students. So like 10 years old, around 10 years old. Yes, and then this is for the social science, like geography, history, and then our community rules kind of things. So this book has lots of like maps or graphs. So that's why this book is written as horizontal writings. Yeah, so as you can see, like this. Yeah. So you can see lots of graphs. Yeah, up here. So that's why it's much easier to read. For example, maybe you can get like numbers is written as Arabic numerals, so it's easier to read for the horizontal writing. So that's why it is written as horizontally. So like science book or books with graphs or other languages or math formulas, we use horizontal writing. And this book also may be interesting for you because this is a science book, but science reading book. So lots of stories in it, but still they use the some topics. So this book is written as a combination. So you can see this part is vertical writings, yeah, but these smaller columns with some illustration, they use the horizontal writings, yeah, as a smaller letters, so like the sub notes kind of things. So so as a reading, like this is a story, science stories. So the main story part we use the traditional vertical writings, and then some footnotes or the interesting topics. This book use the horizontal writings. So we actually use both writings, and then we the roughly for readings like novels, magazines, newspapers, dictionaries, we use vertical writings, and then for science or lots of the books with lots of graphs, images, and then some math, kinds of things, we use horizontal writings. So that's the the rough guide for Japanese reading. When you learn Japanese, normally the textbook is written with Romaji, especially for the beginners, like this way. So, for the beginners text, we use the how can I say, the horizontal writings with alphabet. Yeah, so that's why it's very difficult for us to create a Japanese textbook with vertical writings. So that's the main reason why we use the horizontal writing Japanese textbooks a lot. But if you'd like, it's better to once you get the intermediate level, it's better to start reading the vertical writing, because it may be very different for you to read Japanese, different kind of experience for you to read Japanese sentences. Right? Does it freeze? Sorry, maybe my internet doesn't work well. I hope you can hear me. Yeah. So I show you the difference between vertical writing and then horizontal writings in Japanese language, and then I show you some examples like this, yeah, or manga, vertical writings, and then magazines, vertical writings, and then dictionaries, vertical writings, and then science book. The story part is vertical, but the some smaller topics is written as the horizontal writings. Okay? So if you're interested in learning the difference between horizontal writing and vertical writing and want to practice, I recommend you my notebook actually. But this notebook includes the tutorials how to use Japanese square style writing, and then how to write vertically or vertically and horizontally. Alright, so that's all for today. I hope you enjoy it. Sorry if it seems a bit of freeze today. Yeah, that's the internet. Sorry, but I will live stream another topic next week. So see you soon.